Yes. So in this session, we'll go for the ABAP dictionary related data browser options are over. This is your data browser options completely with along with dictionary data browser. But okay, so you as I said, you can navigate any table. That is K11. If I type some table, it says that table not found. That is not there in the database. So we will typing. I am switching to SE16 directly because SE16. Yes. See SE16 the first screen itself it is asking for. This is not the selection screen. This is your in case of data browser SE16 it is actually it is going to the SE16 it is going to the first screen. This first screen is where you can enter the table name, right? You have to enter the table name first because this is a common. So table name, then press enter, then selection screen. After selection screen, then output screen. So this is the way you can browse any tables or any view data. Suppose go to the same one, enter K11. Here you can see the options. Press enter, it will take you to the selection screen. Then, okay, yes, same options. F8, yes, this is the way. Yes. Okay, right. But go back. Right. You come from here. Yeah, I want to go with LFA1. LFA1 table. So now you can click on table contents icon. Table contents icon. That's it. Or press enter. It will take you to the Listener. Listener and ERDAT. To in LFA1, 495 entries are there. Execute. Vendors data. Vendor master data. Yes, this is your yes. Again, the navigation is common because this is LV grid through it is loading. You see, because last time, because as a user, I kept ALV grid as by default. That's what. This is radio button group. Among these three, you can select one at a time. ALV list. This is your ALV list. Okay. And the rest of the navigation is same. No need to discuss every time. Okay, when you come to the browser, you have to see total number of entries, and as per your navigation, you can do that. This is your LFA1 and KNA1, LFA1, and MARA, VBAK. Yes, you can. Right. Okay, yes. Data browser through yes, almost 2658 materials are there. But you can find not only create, not only display, you will also find a create button. Create entries, but directly table entries in Mara or VBA not allowed. There is a special way to create that option we'll discuss later. Then next user parameters. User parameters are nothing but this option comes here. Can do the settings, data browser setting. Go to this I for help. So this is your SC16. This is SC16 data browser. Okay. Yes. SC16 data browser. Yes. So now there is a one T code called as SC16 underscore KNA1. Yes, continue. So it is this is not showing to the initial screen. It is directly showing to the KNA1. Remaining flow is same. There is a T code, direct T code for SC16 like that. Got it? SC16 underscore some T some okay. Right. Going back. So once you are familiar with almost all options I explained, but now we have to go to the SC16N for a few minutes. SC16N. This is a new T code. You can find it here. SC16N. SC16N is a N. N stands for, what is the meaning of N? Huh? What is the meaning of
New,
this?
new,
No, no, no. It is not name. Is anyone others?
new, new
No,
something.
no, no, not at all. That's what your listening skills. So you are attending but not revising. Yes, what is the N stands for? Hmm? N stands for enjoy transaction. N stands for enjoy T
Yeah,
codes.
I
Did
got it.
I? Then that's what I told you already because I explained in detail. Enjoy transactions are two types: old T codes, new T codes. All new. Whenever N comes, people generally N stands for new. That is not the case. In enjoy, there is a N letter is there. Using that, enjoy screens are special screens. Special way it is designed where you can perform many operations in one single screen. That is single screen concept. That is the latest one, right? If at all I want to write, because working with data browser is daily job in the project. That's why a complete separate topic I am covering here. So if you go to SC16N, we will see certain options how it differs from old SC6. Yes, it is. Okay. Of course, enjoy transaction, new transaction. Yes, for data browser. Yes. So that is, it is actually general data display. So how it will differs also you have to see. First of all, when we go to SC16N, nowadays some guys are using old T code. They are familiar with old and they want to continue that. Some directly learning new T codes. So that is up to you. But as a best practice, it is good to have the knowledge on both old and new. Yes. So now let us observe and explore these two. Yes. First observation, because lot many things you have to observe. First observation is in SC16N, there is a, just if you press F8, you are getting the output here. What is missing is separate selection screen is not there. Okay, that is the first difference. So, okay, separate selection screen not available. Okay, first observation. Second, in SC16, left side field names, right side German technical names. Yes. So that is one of the, yes. So left side field names, that means English field names, and right side table field names in German. That means what? Actually, this is nothing but this is field names here. Left side is field labels here. This is labels. So labels, you no need to switch between label to name. Because in earlier you used to go to switch between field name to field labels. But this is by default, yes, by default displays. By default, both, okay, displays labels and the names. You can find why the names are given left side, because this is more user friendly. They want to English is a global language. This German is also might be international language, but sometimes this field because I told you SC16 and SC16N. Okay, you have multiple things you have to learn. How do you go to SC16N? One way is direct T code. Other way, other approach, system menu. hmm, sy- System menu, services, system table maintenance, view cluster, and one option. Reporting. Reporting is something different. Queue table, extended view cluster, batch input. Mm, this. So here, actually, the data browser, because I'm trying to see that we can you call data browser from this. Yes, here that option. Okay, is not there. It's okay. Fine. Now come to SC16. Yes, if you go to like our TSTC table, okay, TSTC table, how many are there? It's just like SDMO. Yesterday we tried it, you remember? Yes, we tried with the data browser, the data browser F8. Yes. So how many there SC16s are there? You have to see. Yes, there are 53. 53 SC16 core SC16, which is a dialog transaction. Remaining all many parameter transactions are there till here. Last is report transaction is there for ICL underscore SC16. So, but you don't know what is parameter transaction. That means directly we can create a T code for ANEK, ANLP, directly AC16 underscore BKPF, AC16 underscore BSEC, AC16 underscore KNA1, AC16 underscore KNB1, MARA, SKA1, SKB1, like that. Okay, it is created this way. So many T codes. Otherwise, at least you remember this basic, you can move on to this. Okay, there is a SC16 H is also there, which will display, yes, several field names, group, output, total column, sort criteria. Like there are, this is mostly used by the inner giants, outer giants. Lot of SC16 extension T codes are also there, technically speaking. Okay, yes. So now, if you want to see, there is another way I will take you to that. So TSTC is that all T codes. So T codes. How many T codes are there? T codes are 1,63,630. But I want SC16, SC16 star, SC16 star. How many are there? 60. Execute. Yes. I want to tell you these things only. So here, just observe it. AC16 underscore, okay, directly data browser to the respective tables, right? But data browser to the respective tables, direct tables, but you have to know few things that is called as, yes, direct AC16, AC16H you have to explore, AC16N we have to explore, and AC16S we have to explore, AC16T also we have to explore. Yes. So these, why they separate? Because they don't want to override the old existing screen. They have to given new T codes as a separate T codes. So these then only it is complete end-to-end explore. So if you go to the AC16 AC16N we are talking now. That's where we deviated. So I go here and there, but I'll come back. You consider that everything is a add-on information. So the first and foremost thing is when you type a table name here, the next immediate text table system displays. That is the advantage of yes. So SC16, okay, system displays the text table name. Text table name, okay, yes, as second, that's it, simply, okay, text table name. That means what? This provision is not there in the older one. Suppose if I go to the what is the meaning of text table and all, we'll talk later. KNA1. See, KNA1, the text table is missing. That's why it is empty. If you go to LFA1, LFA1 text table is not there. But if you go to this T000, T000 means clients. Clients also no text available. But company code, T001, company codes also it is not showing. Is language keys, T002. Yes. Now text table we got it. That means yes, this is most very important for functional consultant. Listen carefully. Table name and its corresponding text table. Text table only maintains the text of this table. Suppose if you go to only T002, you will find all the language names, etc. But when you go to the T002T, enter, it will display the text. Yes, yes. This is your text. Which language you want to see the yes, this is your yes, many languages. Yes, many languages you can find it over here. Right? This is what? Okay, text in other language. If you want to filter it out in English, you will get only English output. If you want to go with DE German, German output. Okay, so that is your text table because we want sometimes text to be yes, text is required for not only T codes, not only language. There are particularly functional consultant. TCURC. TCURC is currency codes. I told you SAP does not support the rupee symbol, dollar symbol, correct? Then how do we? See TCURC, FI point of execute total number of entries. 221 entries you found it here. Go to execute. Yes, this is your currency key and all. Okay, it is by default headings are also in English it is showing. So you can find the currency key and as well as long text also. But this long text is showing here as a no need to go to the text table, but exclusive text you want to see here. Only the columns are 1, 2, 3, 4. L text and K text. L text for long text, K text for short text. Okay. But if you type TCURT, press T. Now you are going to the text table where you have L text and K text. Just execute. This is again 457 because the text is available in several languages. Yes. See, this is your ADP. Yes. Short text, long text. So, but we don't know other languages. We have to go to INR. That means in yes, yes, one hit form. INR. So short text is rupee, long text is Indian rupee. So okay, this you have to go through this way everything. Okay, everything. Yes, short text and long text. Similarly, T006, T006. What is that? Huh? Unit of measurement. In SAP UOM, you will get it. Unit of measurement. So if you execute it, yes, you have this is your unit of measurement. Each, EA stands for each, and as well as CA. CA is there for it is for another unit of measurement. Okay, we generally go with cases. CA for cases. Sorry, GM because see HA hours because what is the material? It is a liquid form, solid, or what? Based on that, your unit of measurements differs. Sometimes we go with gallons, okay, a square foot, cubic foot, and centimeters for an yes, inches. See, months, days, so many milliseconds. Okay, yes, this is your unit of measurements. But it is showing numerator, denominator, lot many things. SC16. But if you go to the text table as SC16A will display only the language based text. So if you go with the language is English, execute, then you will find yes, this is percentage, this is one, this is D for days, okay, etc. Yes, this is consultants, they have to must aware of this. Okay, but it's a good practice. BT for bottle, CA for cases, etc., etc. This is the way unit of measurements will work. Go back T005. T005 is nothing but what is that? All country keys. So SAP supports how many countries? 253 countries. So you can go to and check all 250 countries. But country names we will write it in English, simple two letters. But if you want to see the country description, T005T, T005T, press enter, execute. Go with English language because we don't know other languages. Execute. Now you will get complete clear picture. Yes, this language is display language, but actually you have to find this one. So, Bangladesh, nationality, see, country, nationality, country slash region, and nationality. So, lot of differences. So, you have to closely observe what exactly the difference here. Okay, yes. What exactly the difference here? Just see, hmm, look at country India, country India, the nationality is Indian, Indians. Okay, yes, this is the way you can find other countries also. The entire globe is available here. You have to, yes, suppose go to T000 clients. However, we came here, clients list. How many clients are there? 000. Yes, very three simple, three clients only. 000 is reserved client. 113 is given to us. 800 is some kind of IDS client. Only three clients are there. How many company codes are there in this system? How many company codes? 570. Yes, company. Okay, COCU bookers. Some test data created by them, company code, company name, all those details. Okay. Then if you want to go to the T001W, what is that? Hmm? Plants and branches. How many plants are there? Oh, 41 plants. 001, 1000 plant, 001 plant is there. That plants are also there. So this is the way you can browse all the data. Okay, all the T codes, all everything you can browse it here, right? If you go to the SC16N only, because from here itself we deviated, so the table name and the text table gets displayed. Layout, in which layout you want to see the output also. Layout can be saved and you can take it from the F4 help. Maximum number of hits available. Maximum number of list available here. You can directly get the field of this particular table also. Yes. So lot of extended enhanced features are provided here. So I will go back to the our core topic and explore it here. So first, if you look at KNA1, the description came by default here, and layout maximum number of hits it was not 200, it is 500 by default. If there is no selection screen, total number of records you can find it here. Yes. Okay. Next, if you want to go to like if you want to all in this selection screen is given in the below section only. Selection screen is given in the below section. That is, if you which column to be displayed in the output, okay, you can select all or deselect all. Deselect all, I want only Kunar, land one, name one. That's it. So you can display only 3 columns. Okay. Which column to be filtered? That is already all columns. Selection screen fields available and output checkbox is also available. If you want to control lower limit, yes, can control like this also. Both filter criteria. Clear? Yes, you got the required stuff. Number of columns, number of rows per our required. Yes, this is in ALV, the output also little enhanced output. In SC16N, you will find a complete advanced level output. Okay, so you can go to the because to fetch this data, what is the query system internally generated you want to see, you can see it also. Yes. This is system generated implicit select query. If you are a developer, you want to understand a select query, yes, select star from KNA1 and where condition, where kunar between lower limit is 100 and upper limit is 200. So see, SAP given plenty options to you, but slowly we have to dig and drill down. Okay, business view, you can see even everyone explore display selection as above point of view. See, this is display selections as above point of view means a kind of report is generated, quick report. Above point of this is the output, this is the select query. A report actually. Directly you copy it, report start of selection. Yes, even I did not aware of this. So quickly system generated ALV field catalog, etc., etc. So quick, you can copy this and you can go to SC38, create a G program, paste this code, and if you want to do the explore. That means if you are getting this output, this is the system generated code. This output, so when output changes, code changes generated by generated by so and so, okay, data time, etc. Okay, so lot many options are available here. Okay, output fields, selection screen fields directly available. So all fields, table fields available for selection, okay, purpose. That is, we can specify the filter criteria. This is one of the way. Next, only output fields, output fields can be selected. Selected means checkbox through using checkbox. Okay, as per requirement. As per our requirement. This is your next level. Yes, discussion. There are plenty. So always good to, yes, suppose I have I entered some value. I want to delete this criteria 100 to 200 or else what is that AU to IN, etc. I want to delete. Yes, press enter. Yes, this search criteria matching records are 20. When input changes, this one changes. Right? If you want to go to delete this criteria, you want to delete this criteria, you can use this delete all. Yes. Okay, delete single, delete all. Single purpose, you can use this icon, delete only. Okay, suppose this is very easily you have to understand quickly because AU to IN, you want to delete only country key, use this. So only this criteria. Yes. In SAP, there is a one option. If you type in lowercase values automatically convert it into uppercase by default. Software is designed in that way. Okay. So, and observe it here in SE16, lot many things. Key fields are in one color, non-key fields are another color. So you can, but by default, all fields are displayed here. All fields or columns are displayed here. And right. So there is a one more option is there. You can go to the this arrow option through. You can go to the extended search, but that I will introduce later, not all at a time, because that may leads to confusion to you. Yes. Next, you have certain options. Can if it is taking longer time, the execution can be done in two ways. One is foreground execution, second is background execution. Okay, background execution. What is the meaning of background means? Like you can go to background scheduling so that it will take time and finally you will get the result as a back job. So both foreground is nothing but online and opposite to that is back. Online means you will get the immediate result. Background means you will get result as something later. So right, so you can move on to, yes, this is all these options also can explore it. Sort criteria, filter criteria, ascending, descending, where use list options. I will tell you. Change settings. So change settings are, yes, you can see here plenty additional settings are there. List output settings. List means when you go to the output screen, technical names as column headings. Our key fields should be scrollable. Output without conversion exit. Okay, so but yeah, at this point of time, you may not understand all these features because after introducing ALV reporting, then you will understand. Initial screen setting. This is initial screen. Technical names as column names are technical view or narrow column width. Yes, this is suppose if you go to the technical view, how does it differs? See, this is your Yes, entire table itself will displaying the data element, data type and all. That is another type of technical view. If you want to go to the next level, go to the narrow column width. Just this is your old style, normal style. Change settings, um, pointer to the table field and sort. Yes, okay, this way. Right, you have this settings also, you can do it. Okay, so many extended depth, okay, options are given here. Right. Next, we have save settings options also there so that you can create with layout settings. All those things you will come to know when it comes to the yes. And moreover, you have this import export options. Import export field selection, Kunnar or land one, export the values, export the result to desktop or import the result from desktop. This import export options are also possible. Yes. Okay. From OS to here. So SC16 provides a number of enhanced features. You do it in this explore. Then we will go to the SC16. Okay, because SC16, yes. How does it differs? Yes, this is your SC16, yes. Correct. SC16, yes. So it is calling some other screen. Okay. So this is like HANA onwards. There is a one search strategies. Okay. This I will get back later. This even value search. SC16T is there. SC16T. Central access for search functions. Okay, this is another dimensions. Just observe it because these are all there. Central access means from here itself you can go to the SC16N execute, SC16H execute, SC16L execute, SL execute. This is your uh, what is it? T, yeah? T for central access. So almost go to the yes H SC16H display the field names and as well as cert criteria, filter criteria. You can do that. Okay, yes, this is your aggregate functions. All those things you can min, max, average. All these things you can apply here. SC16. Go to SC16 SL. This is field-based generic table and value search. Okay. This also we have to explore because I am covering the all those options for future explore purpose. Okay, so this is your overall data browser option. Then back. So SC11 we will go to one time TADIR because I want to show you the table as TADIR first. What is TADIR? It is the repository objects directory. Directory. Directory of directory word used in generally OS level. Okay, in MS-DOS, we used to cut as directory and folders. In Windows scheme, directory is renamed as a folders. Right here, you will find all the objects, all repository objects. Now you are familiar, go to display. Go to display. Now, hmm, go to the total number of repository objects. So in this SAP system installation, these many, okay, these many objects are there, which includes you what? All programs, all function modules, classes, data element, domains, all everything. Suppose if at all I want to see KNA1 is a table, right? But it is a object, repository object. Execute. Okay. No table object, table name, sorry. Table name I have to enter. Object is something different. Object is R3TR. You have to enter object as R3TR. Yes, this is your yes object. Okay, which object it is? Okay. So now execute. So you will find like this. So now program ID, object, object name. Yes. So this object key in A1 belongs to hmm, which package, which object, all the details. So you can go to all the tables, you can find it here. Second, if you go to okay, one program here, just like that. Program is also a repository object. Execute it. Yes, this is C. The program ID object is PROZ. PROZ. This is who created, source system, author who created, which package, are those details. So this way you can go to explore all the, yes, all the objects because you know CL, global class, CL underscore exit handler. There is a one global class is there. But yes, execute. See, this is object is CLAS class. Who created SAP, which package, etc. Because something is there in SAP that you can explore it here. All global classes are available here. What next? You can go to system giving one function model, reuse ALV grid display. There is a one function model in there. This function model is also a repository object. Okay, no, something typing mistake might be. Okay, it should be there because that is the function group should be there. Function group. Then under function group, you will find function model. So SALV. Yes. Function group. Yes. SALV is a FUGR function group. Okay, function group. Yes. This way you can find many things because but all these things are totally new, but slowly try to understand and navigate it here. So where we are in SC16 and SC16N, both are completed. Yes or no? So under table navigation, like now I went to much depth of each and everything. So you can closely observe it, note down the steps, okay, and as simultaneously you start, you have to note down the steps because you pause this video, note it down, then only because I have experience quickly I switched and I because sometimes I was slow, sometimes I explained a bit fast also. So you have to slowly observe it. So overall, now by this time, you have to familiar with two things. That is, how do you search for any table, SAP table or custom table? Okay, different ways of search criteria. It can be table search or any object search. Then particularly table navigation is completed. Okay, table navigation. Both are completed. Right. Then what will be our next topic? So the next topic is we have to go to the further level. What is our further? Like we have to go to table classification. Yes, database table classification. Yes. So classification is nothing but segregation. Yes. So tables can be classified as three directions or dimensions. See, basis point of view and functional point of view and basis classification and functional classification and ABAP classification. ABAP classification, or we call it as technical classification. Okay. Yes. Okay. You look at here. So basis point of view, today we will only see the output. We will give outlook. I'll introduce the rest of the things. We'll continue separately. So basis point of view, tables can be classified as, but the interview knowledge wise, we have to have a complete knowledge. But in interview, if you attend as a ABAP consultant, obviously you have to go with your class. But as a big picture, I'm covering everything. So first of all, basis point of view, tables are classified as client dependent tables, and the second is client independent tables. Yes, this if you find one table in SAP, it should be either client dependent or client independent. What exactly the difference is, we will talk later, next level. Go to the functional point of view. If it is a functional, it is classified as two types. That is called as master master tables, uh, transaction tables. Okay. Then next we have to go to, as per the sequence, I will write it because there is a sequence also important. System tables, and as well as next what? Configuration tables. So here, functional point of view, there is a one more interview question. What type of data? Okay, type of data in SCP. It can be classified as four types. System tables means system data. Next, what? Configuration tables stores configuration data. Next, what? Master table stores master data. When transaction table stores transaction data. That's it. So this question can be, can you classify functional point of view tables or data point of view? What kind of data available in SAP is this four types only. If anything is there, it must belongs to any one of these four only. Right. This is also we will discuss in detail. Then next, if you go to the ABAP point of view. ABAP point of view, tables can be classified as transparent tables. And the next, cluster tables and pool tables. Yes. So these three tables differences, and why this special cluster pool tables came into picture. what is the advantage of this cluster pool and what are the limitations of this cluster pool also we have to discuss in detail. So this is your outlook explanation, right? So by end of this, you'll get this topic, you'll get much more clarity. After that, I will go to the certain, in the table point of view, certain words, keywords are used like delivery class, data class, or development class. What exactly these keywords are, packages and all. So those keywords I'll introduce. After that only we will go and create a new table, G table. Because I said we cannot go directly to the new table creation. Because you may ask me, sir, why we are going in a different direction? No, we don't go any direction because I told you this course is meant for project based. As a part of project, we are covering subject. It's not we are 200% will give subject depth. But again, immediately I'll cover with the project immediately also. That is so that you are ready to work in the project immediately. That's why you have to do the practicals hands-on, theory important, practical important, exercise important, assignment important, notes important, everything, every minute, every discussion, every point. You have to give importance. You see, 2 hours attending the session equals to, again, minimum 2 hours you have to spend. Minimum 2 hours. Each thing you would have to understand. Suppose no worries. You, while writing these lines and statements, you did not understand something, no problem. You note it down as a separate doubt. Next day you ask me or you send your question in our WhatsApp group. I am here to reply to you. And not only this, I will share this book with you. What is that? ABAP Dictionary, BC ABAP Dictionary book. So you can go to one step ahead. In this, in this book, you can go to that index basis. Index base, you can search for the topic because all topics are available here. So go to one step. You want to go to table creation. Table creation steps. You don't know what is delivery class. So you can search on delivery class, data class, size category, and the development class, everything. Okay. So now, because this is foundation, so foundation of entire SAP. Okay. That's why it takes a lot of time also, depth also. So here, search with text as okay, suppose data class. Just so if you type data class here, it will take you to the data class directly to the topic. You can explore that, you can go through it. Yes, so because, yes, I said, mm, so now, yes, directly data class at 31 page. So go to here, type 31 page out of 303. So 31, press enter, sorry. 31 now, press enter. So what is data class is explained with pictures through clearly. Because you have to do every day, not only my notes and my understanding, every day you have to do some extra explore from SAP also. SAP website or SAP material which is provided by me. Then also you may get doubt or confusion or clarity, extended clarity, no problem. But you have to go through this. This is then only you will get mastery in SAP. This is the hidden secret. But generally, everyone stops up to this level. Whatever is discussed in the session, classroom, you understand that is okay. But one direction, one dimension, that is not sufficient also. I am daily encouraging where to search further, where to explore further. You have to go beyond to that level. So, because We are still into which topic? This topic only. Exploring the built-ins only. One day I will introduce how to enhance and modify, and after 2 3 days we'll go with new development, new table creation in two ways again, by copying existing one, or by, if you copy existing one, what you can do is that your table can mix of, yes, when you copy SAP table, and you can create yes, changes to that. So it consists of what? Two types of tables. So some SAP fields you can keep it, and additionally custom additional fields you can keep it here. So it seems like mix of both SAP with your fields. But when you develop a new table without using of SAP, it is only consist of only custom fields. Custom means customer said whatever these fields required, that fields through you can create it. So both you have to, I will try, you have to learn everything. So okay, this is the way we will, whatever the topic you take, we will go in detail discussion on every topic. I told you already, I'm covering the same. Okay, this is required for interview point of view, project point of view also. Correct? So anyone have any questions, concerns? Hmm. If nothing, then let us stop then. Okay, explore these topics and do this, because see what to do. There are many tables I introduced, many SDMM system tables. All this, each table you have to open it and start exploring. I forgot this flight tables. In fact, even flight tables are also, you can go to it. That is your S flight. Okay, FLI. You suppose S star F4. All flight tables will get it. See, even sample example flight tables also, many tables, many yes, tables are there. So if you go with S FLIGHT, is flight table, car ID, con ID, FL date. So if you go to entries, some test data is there, 11 entries are there. So that is your, okay, LH Lufthansa Airways, Delta Airlines, American Airlines, etc. That is called as CAR ID, connection fleets, flight dates, old data is there. Okay, payment, pricing, currency codes, etc. Business class, first class, economy class, etc. All those details. Because flights, why flight examples? Because flight in testing also, in SAP also, we always train with flights wherever, because flight examples anybody can understand easily, and the flight is also interesting to learn also. Okay, so all flight tables also you can explore further. Okay, done. Thank you. We'll continue tomorrow.